I knew the Dogman movie was gonna be funny, but dang, I didn't expect all that heart from this one. What's up, movie munchers, and welcome to Cinema Calories. Ever since I saw the trailer paired with that one Daft Punk song, I was hooked. The premise seemed hilarious, and I'm a sucker for an animated movie. Not to mention, the guy who created Dogman is Dav Pilkey, the author of Captain Underpants, so the hype was through the roof. Prior to watching the movie, I only read the first book, which I actually finished reading the final chapter in my seat, waiting for the movie to begin. I was able to catch a handful of references and scenes taken straight up from the first book and adapted on the big screen. This movie does seem to have storylines from the first 3 books in the series, as the main villain is from the second and third, while little Petey is introduced in the third book. So if you're familiar with the books, you're gonna love how it's all brought to life. Petey the cat, voiced by Pete Davidson, is one crazy cat with a pretty cool character development. Petey going from the world is miserable and saying it's polluted and all that to him actually showing little Petey the beautiful night sky was adorable. He also has a terrible piece of shit father, and my heart goes out to that cat. And that takes me to little Petey. He stole the show. He's the cutest kitty and brings so much heart to this movie. I just lost it when he said poo poo head. It caught me so off guard, and it's said in such a very clever way. I was already giggling at the dollar gag going on, so when that slick poo poo head joke came out of nowhere, it just sent me. Definitely going to have to get a plushie of little Petey for my collection. There's also an epic fight scene of buildings that were brought to life via a living spray and Dogman in a mech, plus a giant gyro. So this movie has it all, except like horror themes. Wait, I take that back. The mayor is pretty scary. There's no mid or end credit scenes, by the way. I was sitting there waiting patiently to see 2 certain fellas, and it just never came. The drawings for the end credits though is a big old chef's kiss. Oh yeah, there's also a short film prior to Dogman beginning for the bad guys called Little Lies and Alibis, and that was pretty funny too. I thoroughly enjoyed that short and gets you pretty excited for the Bad Guys 2 coming out soon. I honestly hope we get a second Dogman movie. The 4th book is called Dogman and Cat Kid, so it'd be pretty cool to see the sequel take inspiration from that one. Now, the main question. Movie or munchie? This is my rating scale on if the movie met or exceeded the hype leading up to its release, or if I enjoyed my time eating the collab more. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm digging this movie and its characters. The goofy humor is something I can vibe with, so definitely the movie over the munchie. I got my fingers crossed for a steelbook or at least, the very least, a 4K copy. But I need to own Dogman on physical. Wetzel's tie-in was still pretty good, but those pretzels didn't tell me no poo-poo head jokes, and like my personality for the next 6 months is gonna be ooga gaba. But hitting up a Wetzel's pretzels before or after watching the movie is definitely the move. Make a whole Dogman day out of it. With that, this review is coming to an end. If you're excited for Dogman or have already seen it, let me know down in the comments. Subscribe to become a movie muncher, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching Cinema Calories. Not to mention, the guy who created Dogman is Dav Pilkey, the author of Captain America. Whoops.